In this video, I am going to show you the ultrasound of the suspensory branches. Only gonna do in this video the suspensory branches. In other videos, I'm gonna show you the proximal suspensory attachment and the mid-suspensory. And we're gonna do suspensory branches because whatever I do right now is gonna apply equally to the front end or the hind legs. So in order to do an ultrasound, we're gonna clip the horse with a blade number 40. We're gonna have a standoff. We're gonna have a linear probe, right? Just in case I wanna have a ruler, I might not use it, but I'm gonna have it. Ultrasound loop. I like to have a standoff sheet, just in case I need it. I keep alcohol inside, a bottle, and I keep also a swab, even though I might not use it. And I keep multiple standoffs. Warm water to keep the area wet and warm. First, we're going to start with the lateral suspensory branch. Lateral suspensory branch. Just a little bit of lube, and then we're going to label it. Lateral suspensory branch. And this is the right front. So we're going to do right front space, lateral suspensory branch. Our depth right here is, my preferred depth is about 3.3 or 3.3 centimeters. So right here, the suspensory branch goes all the way from here to the sesame bone. I'm going to do the proximal suspensory branch, freeze, save. Then I'm going to keep going down, freeze, save, freeze. I'm going to fix the gain, decrease gain, a little bit, decrease, freeze, save, freeze, and I'm going to do negative and positive. Negative image, positive image. Negative, positive. Freeze, save. If we find a lesion over here, which I didn't, if we find a lesion, I go with my ruler and I'll measure from the accessory carpal bone. I'm going to give you an example. I measure from the point of the accessory carpal bone. I get the ruler and I'm at 26 centimeters from the accessory carpal bone, right there. 26 centimeters from the point of the accessory carpal bone. I hit freeze, and then immediately I go to the camera, I go to the ultrasound, and I hit 26 centimeters distal to the accessory carpal bone. If there was a lesion, I will always be able to track it because I have marked where it is. Let me give you an example. Right here is the MC3 or the cannon bone, and here's the lateral suspensory branch. Alright, so now I seldom take measurements, only if I see a problem. Now as I go down, the anatomy is going to start to look very, very familiar. For example, once I start coming here, the shape of the ligament is going to start changing. Reminder, the dot, cranial, okay? The dot is going to go cranial. I keep going down, and right here, the branch starts inserting in the sesame. Freeze. I take that view. That view is very important. The view is very important because there could be lesions right in this area. Okay, so very important. That's the main view. Now I'm gonna decrease the gain a little bit to get a better image. And remember, you can ask anybody to decrease the gain. Right here, suspensory branch. Look how the shape has changed. Now it's a little bit more oval. Freeze. Save. Looks perfectly normal. Freeze. Freeze. Save. And then now I'm going to take the longitudinal view. Dot is proximal, and it's going to look just like this. Freeze. Save. What I'm looking for is at the fiber pattern fiber pattern right here. That looks very good fiber pattern. I'm looking at the sesamoid surface right here at the attachment of the suspensory ligament lateral branch, sesamoid right here. Alright, freeze again. And when I'm doing that, I am going to look a little bit more cranial, a little bit more, we're going to call it axially. I'm going to call it axially, right here. Looking for lesions all around here. Axially, abaxially. That looks very good on this horse. We're gonna freeze it, save it, and now we're gonna go to the medial. Don't forget to come and change the label. Just like the collateral ligament for the medial, what I do is I take the dot and I ensure that it's cranial. I hold the probe like so, and I center the branch right in the center of the screen. Very important. Center the branch in the center of the screen. And I can start further higher, like we did earlier. Freeze. Safe. Can you come from the other side? I'm going to give you a view. I'm going to give you a view from the inside. Freeze. Safe. Notice I'm going to keep going. Freeze. I'm going to keep going. Just follow it. And then your assistant will pull this leg forward a little bit. It's real life. Don't edit it. Don't stop it. Don't edit it. All right. Excellent. So now we're gonna go again. Right here, freeze, safe, freeze. I don't like the position, so I'm going to center it better. Right here, freeze, safe, freeze. Then this is the insertion right there, freeze. Starts inserting in the sesamoid bone, freeze. It's coming down right there, freeze, safe. This is another basic view, freeze, safe, freeze. I want you to in the more advanced course, we're going to talk about all these structures, but right now I want you to focus on the basic structures, which are freeze, which are going to be the suspensory ligament, the cannon bone, and the sesamoid. That's what we're going to focus. So now we're going to go on the insertion, freeze, safe, then dot up, proximal, and we're going to come right here. And this is what it looks like. Freeze, safe, and now I'm going to go more axially, that's towards the back. Freeze, safe, and now I'm going to go more abaxially, that's towards the other side, towards the front a little bit. Freeze, safe, freeze, freeze. Alright, notice that the changes, just focus on the probe over here. Notice that the changes on the probe are very minimal. Very minimal. And look how a small change, look how different that image looks like. Very small changes, very easy, very slow. Make sure you go through these videos with the horse. Back again, look at the horse, look at the video, look at your ultrasound, look at the video, look at your ultrasound, and use the reference images. Now once you have these basic reference images, we're going to get deep into more advanced structures, okay? But right now, I want you to get these reference images, and I want you to play with the probe like this. That way you can see the differences. And in other advanced courses, we're going to do flex as well, because the flex view is very important. Very, very informative, the flex view. All right, that was the suspensory branch ultrasound. You can use that for front suspensory branch and hind end suspensory branch. Just with that information, you can do a pretty good diagnostic images and pretty good diagnosis and help a lot of horses. Don't forget, if you have any questions, bring it to our mastermind call, send it to us via email, share it with the group, and we'll review your case. Thank you.